What if nothing seems to be happening is because everything important is happening inside of you? Most people quit during this season because they think they failed. I believe this is the season where your real transformation begins. My name is Mark, aka Create Lifestyle. I help people, especially those over 50, break out of outdated beliefs so they can create freedom, abundance, peace of mind, residual income, and leave a powerful legacy. And if you're under 50, these principles can help you avoid years of unnecessary struggle and accelerate your growth and achieving your goals. I call all of this escaping the matrix. And today I'm talking about something that almost nobody discusses. It's the quiet season before your breakthrough. There comes a season where life feels quiet, it feels lonely, it feels slow. You wonder if anything's working. You're showing up, you're learning, you're growing, but the results haven't arrived yet. You feel like you're out there on an island. It's not many people that you can communicate with to express how you're feeling about things. I've been there. I've been on that island. Kind of feels like a lonely island, a lonely place to be. You begin questioning yourself. You begin questioning your direction. You begin going through the whole woulda, shoulda, coulda thing. Had I gone this way, this would have happened. Had I changed my direction a long time ago, maybe things would have worked out this way. But understand, everything happens for a reason. And what if this season isn't happening to you? What if it's happening for you? Now, this matrix, it wants you to quit. It teaches you that if you don't see immediate results, that something's got to be wrong. We expect instant success, instant money, instant recognition, instant validation. But real growth rarely works that way. Sometimes life has to prepare you internally before it promotes you externally. I'm thinking about that Chinese bamboo tree, that tree that you planted and it takes many, many years to grow. You put it in there, you nurture it, you give it the sunlight, it gets the watering, it gets the whole process. And then, you know, 8, 9 years later, boom, it pops out and it starts growing. It can grow up to 100 feet in 1 year, that they say. So what happened in those 9 years? What happened was it was growing its roots. It was stabilizing its roots. It was growing down. It was expanding. It was forming. It was transforming. But all this was done in the dark. It wasn't done in the light. But when it broke through, it broke through. And your identity works the same way. One of the biggest shifts happens when you stop trying to control the outcomes, when you're not looking at your bank account, when you're not looking at your followers, when you're not looking at your job title, you're not looking at your past mistakes. When your identity becomes rooted in purpose instead of performance, everything changes. That's when you stop chasing approval. And that starts becoming the person you were created to be. So here's the lesson. Sometimes the breakthrough isn't delayed. Sometimes you're being developed. Your patience, your character, your discipline, your faith, your self-image. Talking about faith, oh my goodness. You know, all these things are growing beneath the surface. Just like the roots grow before the tree appears above the ground, as I mentioned. Faith. You know, sometimes you have to work on your living by day and your fortune by night. And what I mean by that is you have to work a job to keep yourself afloat, to handle all your obligations, to take care of all the things that are important right now. And some people call a job a journey of brokenness. But I've changed that around. I call it now a journey of belief, because you will grow your faith as you're building something meaningful. Understand that freedom connection. Now, awareness is the beginning, but awareness alone isn't enough. You need a vehicle, you need skills, you need leverage, you need a way. And that's one of the reasons why I talk about affiliate marketing and creating digital incomes. Not because it's easy, but because it requires you to become a better communicator, a better leader, a better problem solver. The income matters, but the person you become is the real breakthrough. Understand that every breakthrough has a preparation season. Growth often happens before the results appear. Don't tie your identity to temporary outcomes. Trust the process, even when it's quiet. Keep becoming the person your future requires. If this is resonating and I'm making sense, just drop a fire in the comments. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Understand also that the quiet season isn't empty. It's where your roots grow. Stay faithful, stay consistent, keep becoming, because your breakthrough is often being built long before you can see it. Like I always say, the only way out is in peace, one love, and control your destiny.